Okay, hello everyone, MeSpeed here with another video. Today I'm going to be using what I think is the best explosive in Battlefield Heroes. So this one's, I guess, a bit broad of a topic really, because there are so many explosives in the game, and obviously, you know, multiple classes can use different types of explosives, stuff like that. So yeah, this is kind of like, I guess, a more personal thing. But I'm going to go with the Tank Buster. And hopefully in this video I'll be able to make sense of that and, you know, sort of show you why I think that. So for me, the Tank Buster, it basically just gives you so much more of an edge and an advantage when you have it, when you compare to other explosives in the game, really. I just think the Gunner just benefits so much from having it. Honestly, I'd say, you know, if someone was new to the game, either currently or back in the day, basically, in terms of the Tank Buster, I'd say that's one of the weapons you should focus on early on in terms of like buying a new weapon and stuff. You don't even need to go straight for oh great, another amazing troop trap. Oh, there's another commando, amazing. Alright. As I'm trying to explain this here, I'm going to leave this flag actually. So here's one thing that you can do, which obviously everyone knows, but still. Always nice to do, you know, rocket jumps is always a nice feature just to get out of trouble or just to even get towards different areas if you wanted to. Say you're a default gunner and you're starting out and you've obviously got the machine gun, the shotgun and TNT. You can make those two weapons, the shotgun and the machine gun, work quite well. With the Tank Buster, you really don't need an extra weapon right off the bat. You can honestly just focus on and prioritize the Tank Buster and it'll work. Honestly, you'll do well for it. TNT is just not really what you want as a gunner in general, really. But yeah, that's just like how much of a difference it can make, really. I don't know where this guy went, or if my teammate finished him off. I'm not really sure. Unless it's this guy. I think that's a different guy actually, but oh well. Yeah, so as you can see in this game, there's a lot of commandos, a lot of troop traps being thrown out, like that guy's using. One good thing about this is, well, you can do that, which is always nice. Kegs are always nice to do. But, I'm getting spammed by an MGL as well, which is not good. Being able to, obviously, splash, you know, a commando that's in stealth is quite a good advantage because, you know, it's going to give you an idea, a general idea of where that commando is, and stuff like that. And there are just so many advantages to this. Like in general, really, like, you know, that guy there was trying to do that to interrupt my bandage, which, you know, is annoying, but obviously it works. I've said before, you know, the default weapons aren't like terrible anyway, but the Tank Buster, you know, having an RPG alongside any weapon setup just gives you a much better chance, really. That's honestly what I think. That's what, you know, that's how good I think it is. You know, and this guy just went off with only 2 people in the Jeep. Okay. Yeah, so that's honestly how much of an impact it has, how good it can be. Okay, this guy's going to probably rush me here. Yep, there he comes. That was quite close. Yeah, so really, like, the Tank Buster, I mean, I'm sort of like going off on tangents and stuff here, but there's just so many good things to say about it. It's really hard to find a gunner that isn't using it, honestly, unless they're doing like a specific, either a joke or a challenge type setup and a deal like that. It's honestly, it's just something you're going to see the whole time. Because it does give you a lot of advantages. Obviously, being able to, you know, do a bit of that. That was just a weak shot, but still. Being able to launch someone into the air is just such an advantage, honestly. If you can do that, you know, all the shots that you're going to hit on someone in that situation are just a massive advantage, essentially. Let's just see if I can throw this down here. Oh, yep, that's decent damage, actually. Obviously, being thrown into the air, not really ideal. It's honestly one of the best things that you can do in terms of getting an advantage on an enemy, basically. Like this guy here, in that situation, yeah, he didn't really have much choice to just take, you know, he had to take damage there. Well, that guy wasted his blast, actually. And that keg didn't go anywhere. Actually, no, it did. That was not too bad. Maybe I'll use keg a bit more after this video, depending on, you know, if I'm impressed with how it went and stuff. So yeah, there's that. Obviously, that's got a lot of positives to it there. You know, being able to do that. Like I said, it's good in most situations anyway, but specific scenarios I can think of, honestly, like I just said there, if you're losing like a one-on-one fight, it really helps to just change basically the course of that fight, of the outcome, essentially. Oh, this guy's on here. What the hell? Okay. And of course, getting rushed straight away. Why not? But another situation, which thankfully it's not actually happening here. Not because like I don't want to showcase it, but it's just annoying to deal with. But it does work. Commandos. Obviously, if there's a lot of commandos in the game, like that guy there who's a knifer, if there are knifers in the game, it's really helpful to use this just to basically shoot someone up into the air, shoot the knifer up into the air, and in that situation, that's just one of the best ways to counter him, essentially. Not a bad keg there, actually. And then obviously, you know, what I've spoken about mostly here has been, I guess, from the infantry perspective. Obviously, you know, it's in the name, Tank Buster. You know, it's one of the best weapons to use to take down vehicles, tanks specifically, obviously. But yeah, it's just, it works, you know. And here, I mean, that's another example. If you can hit someone up against the wall with it, yeah, it's almost instant death. It depends how much health they've got. And again, this guy's kind of getting bounced around a bit, but don't think I'll finish him off. Nah, close. Yeah. Oh, okay, nice keg. And then again, like hitting someone when they've got a parachute on them is kind of amusing as well. But honestly, yeah, the damage across the board on every kind of vehicle is really impressive, actually. And yeah, it's just, there's just so many situations that you can use this in. You've got the fact that you can use the keg with it. Like I said, I don't normally use the keg, but in this instance, it's really, I guess, enjoyable and fun to try it out. And it does work. You just kind of get hard countered by IEG in a lot of situations, which kind of sucks, but it's still fun when you can get those moments with a keg here. So where's this guy gone? Oh, okay. Yeah, that throw wasn't too great, to be honest. And he's close to dying, but he's going to run off. So let's try and guess where he was there, but oh, he's here. Okay. Let's try and keg this guy. Nope, he moved across. Well, he took a bit of damage, I suppose. There are a lot of explosives in the game, like I said. There are some that work, I guess, better on some classes than others. For example, you know, the MGL, the grenade launcher, can be very effective for commandos. Just gives them a bit more of a bit more help in some of these situations, I guess, up close and when they're going to use knives and stuff. Oh wow, okay. And yeah, like as I guess as like a last resort weapon, the grenade launcher's pretty good. You know, can help commandos out a fair amount there. And it's okay on soldier. I don't really like it too much on soldier. It can be okay just to mess around with occasionally. But generally, the single hand grenade is just such a good thing to have. I think this guy enjoys his shotgun. Yeah, like, you know, a direct hit with the single hand grenade will do 60 damage on infantry. It's a really nice weapon to complement grenade spam. Basically, it works. You know, the two go well together. They do pair well together. See if this commando's going to help out here. Make the guy waste his blast. I can come in maybe and do something there. Okay, so let's just jump on here. Very original tactic, I know. Actually, let's just jump down here and try and go for that other guy. Never mind, he's already dead. There we go, guys, knifers. If I ever need to team switch, then I can obviously see what it's like against that guy, to see, you know, shooting people up in the air and stuff like that. Let's throw that down there, see if it does anything. I think I slowed him, but I think he went straight back up. Or maybe not, I don't know. Let's jump back down here. And this guy's probably going to blast me. Oh no, he didn't. Okay, well, I'm low on ammo here, but we'll see how this works. Oh, I hate this part of the church. You can't really see what you're doing. And he's jumped down again. I'm not going to shoot that and see what it does on its own. And he's come back up again, and he's killed himself. Okay. Oh, nice keg again. It's really nice I guess in this game, because I don't know, I guess they don't have a lot of IEG, or they've got more soldiers than anything else. That's where it really shines and works. So yeah, MGL, like I was saying, you know, it does work pretty well for a commando, decently for a soldier, and yeah, gunners can use it as well, but I wouldn't really recommend that. It's not too great. You know, it I guess has some uses, but the tank bus is just so much better, you know. Okay, that was a decent keg. I like it when you can get over the fence with it. It's a shame I got burnt, but oh well. Okay, so we can take this back now, hopefully. Okay, maybe I can get a keg in here. Yep. And instantly blasted for my, my efforts, of course. Okay, maybe I can slightly, yep. I don't know, it's... Oh my god, okay. I just had to, I had to laugh at that. That was ridiculous, like, honestly. That's one of the fun things you can do with a tank buster that you can't do with a Dragonfire, as I was talking about, or any other explosive for that matter. But yeah, like instantly like that. The Dragonfire can be okay. You know, the damage. I did hear it got nerfed here. You know, a few years back. Not many people use it anyway, to be honest. But yeah, it's okay damage against infantry still, but it's not too great, honestly. It's not. I wouldn't recommend it at this point, at this stage. It can be annoying, you know, for other people. You can just obviously, it's good at focusing on people who are sort of camping in one spot. Say if the game got too imbalanced and everyone was on the hill up there or whatever. You know, it can work that way in that sense. That was a crap throw, but it's still gonna. Oh, it still blew up. Okay, so that's fine. And if I get healed here, that'll be nice. Nope. Oh well. But yeah, generally the Dragonfire, I wouldn't really recommend it at the moment. It's okay, you know, you can have some funny moments with it, but it's just still kind of weak, I think, and there's so much you can't do with it that you can do with the Tank Buster. Wow, guys, I actually can't believe this. I'm playing Perilous Port. That's actually amazing. I haven't played this map in a really long time, because I just don't see many servers that are playing it. You know, unfortunately, this is one of my favourite maps. I really do enjoy it. This is kind of like, you know, it's a classic map for me, obviously, but it's just my sort of preferred style of gameplay. You know, a smaller map. You know, it's it works better for gunner as well. Oh god. Okay, I don't know what that was. I didn't move my mouse in the correct way there. Okay, let's maybe save my teammate here in time. Yes, okay. I don't know if he's a soldier or not. Maybe he can heal me later to return the favour, but okay. There we go. Right, let's hopefully take this back now. Actually, this is good as well, because these archways here, if I can RPG someone while they're under that, it's basically an instant kill. It's pretty hilarious. But yeah, guys, like I was saying, you know, don't see this map too often, which is a shame, but the thing is, there aren't many servers in general. This is something that I guess I kind of wanted to talk about for a while. The game isn't really too popular at the moment. The game's not too popular at the moment, which is a bit of a shame, honestly. I can understand, you know, maybe some people are sort of, I guess, over the fact that the game came back. I mean, it was, you know, like 4 years ago or whatever. But yeah, you know, it's just a shame that some maps just never really get much use these days. So I'm kind of grateful to be getting to play it now and to record on it as well, because again, that's another thing that doesn't happen too much, getting to play on a map like this. Oh, damn it, okay. I want to blow up the keg. But yeah, guys, honestly, like, these days, from what I can see, the maps I'm seeing are either... Well, basically, if you want maps that were from the original game, specifically, which I did say I wanted to record on more than those, which is what I've been trying to do anyway. If you're wanting those, yeah, it's a bit awkward because there's basically not that many options. It's mostly going to be vehicle maps. From what I've seen, I mean, I don't play too much, but you know, from what I've seen here. Oh, can I get this guy in the archway? Damn it! That would have been hilarious if I had a similar thing going on there. But Oh well. Yeah, so it's mostly going to be like Buccaneer Bay, other vehicle maps, dealing with commandos a lot, you know, or you're going to be doing those other maps that aren't from the old game. So having this, you know, even if it's a one-off, even if it's not going to be again for a long time, I don't mind it, you know. And there's a lot of them there. So again, like with rocket jumping, you know, in some situations it's not really like a bad idea to do it mostly, like to just get yourself across like smaller maps as well. Because there's less of the map to travel and to cover and stuff. But yeah, some people in some situations will actually, and I saw this more in the old game. Saw people talking about this. Some people actually used the RPG instead of Leggett, I think, or they used a lower level of Leggett, and they mostly relied on the tank buster to get around, which, you know, doesn't work on some maps, but I can see why it wouldn't be too bad on this one. Okay, that was a weird kill. I think he was low, or maybe was that another ridiculous kill with this? Okay. And then, guys, you can see here, like, some of the splash is quite forgiving. You can send someone pretty far away, pretty far back and everything, pretty easily sometimes. Just with a basic hit. Basic hit like that. Which is quite amusing and also very powerful to do, obviously. Amazing keg there. Yep. Obviously, you know, direct hit is preferred because you're going to get slightly more damage as well as a bit more force there on the impact and everything. But, you know, you don't have to always get a direct hit. You can actually, you know, still get compensated, I guess, for trying and shooting in like in the general vicinity of that person. So, yeah. And this isn't going to go well unless that blows up. Well, it did, but it didn't do too much damage. Oh, this guy's trying to get up here. No. And obviously there are other explosives that don't really get to see much use. You know, there's the anti-air RPG, like the anti-plane RPG, which is really, it's a unique idea, but it was always kind of weak and underpowered in the. Is the guy behind me? No. I think he just used the enemy's RPG, which confused me by the sound effect. Yeah, that was a cool idea, but yeah, it just was never that powerful, basically, which is a bit of a shame, but oh well. Another troop trap, which I don't appreciate. So yeah, I mean, those RPGs, I used them for a brief amount of time back in the old game from memory, but they weren't too great. Just a bit too gimmicky, really. Like I said, you know, they had a purpose and everything, and I appreciated that they were trying to, you know, they're trying something new and stuff, but yeah, those weapons just didn't really work. I feel like this game's gotten really campy all of a sudden. This is like the unfun side of Perilous Port. If there was an unfun side, this is it basically. But yeah, ultimately got to go with what I know works for me, because I've used gunner the most out of everything. I feel like if maybe I was more active on other classes, I'd say maybe the single hand grenade or the grenade launcher or something I've maybe not mentioned off the top of my head here. But yeah, honestly, for me, generally, you know, overall, you know, there's just so many uses to this. You know, the gunner class honestly wouldn't be the same without this kind of weapon. And I think if I'm saying that about it, that's probably one of the best things you could say about a weapon in the game, really. So, okay, can I get this guy? There we go. I do enjoy using the keg just for moments like that, you know. It is still a fun ability as well, but yeah, wouldn't be able to do stuff like that without the tank buster in most situations. I think I've said a lot about this. I think I've given it a big sell maybe for someone who, for some reason, hasn't played the game much and doesn't know about it or doesn't like it, for whatever reason. Yeah, this is one of the best weapons that you can have as a gunner, and I think in general it's one of the best explosives in the entire game. So, honestly guys, you know, the fact that you can RPG yourself, you can get to places quicker, you can get to high up places you wouldn't normally be able to, you know, getting to escape quicker by, you know, rocket jumping off something with Leggett. Obviously keg zookas are always nice to do and effective. Shooting people up into the air is an advantage. You You know, what you can do against tanks and vehicles in general is incredible as well. There's just so many good things you can say about this. So another thing you can do, another good thing is if you choose like a really cheesy setup, you can do that obviously. So that's another positive. Choose like a kind of cheap setup and then get onto a roof. I'm not advocating for that. I'm just saying, right, come on. Oh, that was decent. Okay, come on. There we go. Right, I'm happy with that kill. I'm stuck on the roof, so I'm going to die. Yep. If you remember in the old game with the workbench and stuff, you could have, you know, multiple shots of it, and you could, you know, fire before the reload. You know, basically quicker than the reload, essentially, like if you just had the one. Yeah, so that was kind of amusing as well, just to get yourself up to high places quicker. I'm going to try and be maybe a bit more active, but now obviously I think this series has sort of come to an end in terms of like the best weapon types. So I'm going to try and think of some other stuff, that, you know, different things I can do. But yeah, obviously let me know if you got any ideas for gameplay and stuff like that. Let's splash this guy. Oh, he already died. Okay. Yeah, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. Let's keg this guy. I get blasted from my trouble, of course. And he gets blasted back. Yeah, so if you have any ideas, obviously, then let me know what I can do for the next types of videos. But I have enjoyed using these and using these types of weapons that I enjoy. It's been a bit more interesting than the ones that I don't enjoy, let's put it that way. And there we go, airborne assaults, volley shots, you name it guys. This weapon is going to help you get a few of those as well. So overall, you know, very reliable weapon. Most gunners should be using it. It makes gunner way more fun and enjoyable. And yeah, I really think the gunner class would be kind of lost without this weapon. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.